blah 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 preamble, whatever. 1, 2, 3, go. We've done this enough times. You know the story. Like, comment, sub, ring the bell. Things that a dominatrix says and that I'm supposed to say as a YouTuber. Run, child. Child, you have no reason to be here. Get out of here. Go. Leave. You have no stakes in this, child. You should just leave. And now he's falling apart like he's made out of paper mache. That's one way to reanimate zombies. Just, you know, how deep is the water? Is it just however deep it needs to be? Because he's now standing in it. Like, were they just, like, crawling around at an inch down? Like, what? Concept. This is all not actually what's happening. JoJo is just kind of out there and likes to fantasize about how cool he could be. And that's what's happening. Like, he sees some dude on the street with really long hair and he's like, I could beat that guy underwater. So, like, when did this come out? Like, originally? I'm gonna look that up during the title sequence. Okay, October 2012. That's not right. That's probably when this animated thing came out. Like, the graphics, like, the intro here looks like 2012. When did JoJo Part 1 come out? Phantom Blood was originally serialized October 26, 1987. Okay, so, but, like, Dragon Ball. Uh, 1986. And then Dragon Ball Z was 1989. Okay, that sounds right. So Dragon Ball predates this by a year, but I mean, like, because I remember as a kid, a friend of mine had the DS game that was like Shonen Jump or whatever. It was like a bunch. You could play as like Luffy or like whichever JoJo it is from number 3 and a bunch of other characters. And we didn't know who he was. I don't know as if JoJo was out in America at that point, but we only had like basic bitch, like was the anime network where you could just watch on the TV, but it was like sort of like Netflix, but bad and dumb. It was good as, you know, far as we were concerned as kids, but we had no idea what this was. But we all had to watch stuff like Chobits. This is a bit different from Chobits. He's not gone. He's like 2 steps behind you. Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. You don't have to explain that he used Hamon. It's the only thing. Unless he pulls out a gun, you can assume that's what he's doing. We're all there. We all realize what's happening. Just dying, I figured it would be nice. What? Is this like using a Phoenix Down? God, that was a gamble. If I heal him, then maybe he won't cut my head off. I'll risk my face on it. That kind of bullshit's gonna get you killed. Yeah, that was dumb. He's a zombie. Reiterating that. You could just say luck. You can make it fuck. What? What? No, wait, what? What? Wait, no, I get luck, but why pluck? The fuck? No, I missed why pluck. Like pluckiness? Is that it? What? He's a zombie? That is like anime big stupid sword. Like that's stupid even for, well, not even for anime. Just child, why haven't you run? Like seriously, get out of here. You are like the least important person here. Okay, now you have a reason not to run, but you missed your chance. That's why you're drowning in a, you're gonna die. I mean, all the stuff that makes this, I was gonna say generic, but then that happened. All the stuff that makes this generic is, it's not because it's generic, it's because, like, this show and probably, like, Dragon Ball and other stuff at the time made it generic. It made it, like, this kind of just, everything's like this. How are you holding on to it? It's just, you using, like, you're breathing good, and that's... Child? No. Child, absolutely no. You guys are falling into a pit. Is this the time to reminisce? Apparently. I mean, you're probably pretty okay at fighting the mask thing. Like, you got the resolve to not drown in the ocean. That's pretty good. All right. Of course it is. Ton Petty. Not to be confused with Tom Petty. And that's... Okay, that's the Mystic. What song... What did he do? Like, why do I know that name? It's jarring. It's very jarring when they're like, ah, yes. The living enemy. Miley Cyrus. We have to defeat her. No, he's a zombie. He doesn't care. How are they both on the same level? What? If you asked me to draw a map of this area, I'd be confused. I have no idea where the fuck they are anymore. He's a zombie. No, it won't, because it's anime and he's fine. Pro tip, if any of this kind of shit ever happens to you, that shit's anime. You need to start pulling some, like, anime shit. Like, Naruto run at, like, the gates. Like, you got this. Like, at the point where zombies and people using magic powers start showing up, start trying to Naruto run. Like, even if it's, like, real and whatever, like, fuck it, dude. Like, you're already in a weird situation. You can't make it worse by Naruto running. Childs, why are you still here? Is the gas just farts, or is it actually, like, a threat? Again, very short series because JoJo's dumb. Right? What? But you... What? He's the one that's thick, and you should see... Oh! Other funny things to happen. What if Hamon isn't real and he just punches things good? And he's just kind of an idiot. Why not? You punched leaves to make a glider. Why can't you punch through a door? Why can't you punch through a chain? Assuming you can breathe, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad they had that camera angle for that. It took you, what, an hour to figure that out? You should have run an hour ago. As soon as you woke up, saw zombies, just be like, you know what? I'm gonna bounce for the day, y'all. Like, it's been great. How about going around the metal door? Child, don't. But I could, even though I'm pissing myself. There's certain things I probably shouldn't say while I'm watching this, because they could be very easily edited out of context. Which it will be now that I've brought it up. Yeah, you literally didn't train to use Hamon or whatever. We gotta learn this child's backstory. Vampires and magic and zombies? Like, pain doesn't make me scared, but zombies do. Man, if there were zombies in a castle and there were two guys using magic powers and then there was a vampire there, I'd just piss myself on the spot. Luckily, none of those things are real. Did he piss himself there too? Like, that's a normal human reaction. What he's doing now is dumb. Are the side characters always, like, the most, like, reasonable? Not counting this guy. I'm talking about Speedwagon. Like, God, I hope the side characters continue to just be, like, normal people. To point out how absurd and stupid some of this crap is. And then it's an endless pit and you die. Dead. Oh, we don't get to see the end of this fight this episode. Unless if he just, like... No, this has to be a fight of honor. I swear to God if he pulls that shit next episode. Like, this entire episode didn't need to happen. We could have just skipped this whole fucking scene. If the guy's prediction is that you'll die someday, that's pretty reasonable. That's like fucking it's Sunday today, but tomorrow will be Monday. Level like predictions there, man. Like if I could get away with that kind of prediction, if that counted, I'd have a TV show. Anyway, I'm just like watching the outro, trying to think of anything to say to that bullshit. It started off more or less reasonably, and it slowly turned into just like muscle men punching each other, which I guess is what I should have accepted, like expected even. I'm not entirely sure how like handle mustache dude is gonna really like figure into that, but all right. I guess someone has to tell them how to use magic powers. How many more episodes are left of this season? Because, like, or part? Someone corrected me that I shouldn't be calling it a season. I should be calling it part. I think someone said 7. So that means that the next one is the last part? They are absolutely not killing Dio or even coming close to, like, her. They didn't even get involved with Dio for the most part in this one. Like, Dio did his thing and then was just like, all right. Okay. Anyway, I will see you guys on, what did I say? Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. I'll see you on Tuesday. Depending on how these 2 videos did, depends on whether or not I will continue doing 2 each time. It also depends on my schedule. I, run 3 YouTube channels and a stream. So it's, when possible, if it ends up being something that you guys actually like and actually use and watch, I will try and do a couple rather than just one every time. I mean, it is like, an hour out of my day, which is not that much, but, just freaking out about this week's arcade video coming out on time, which I guess it did or did not. If you're not aware, I have an art channel. It's RevScarecrow Arcade, and there should have been a new video out today, like a couple minutes ago, actually, if you're watching this the day it came out. So go and check that out. I'll try and have a link if I remember to. Otherwise, just Google that, YouTube that, find it. There you go. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.